We're going to turn it back local right now. It's 1:45 on Wednesday. We're going to go up to Lake County where the sheriff's deputies, they are welcoming a new K9, K9 Zack. And here to talk more about that new K9 is Chris Cavelli, the deputy chief up there in Lake County. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Hey, good afternoon. How are you?
Thanks so much for being on Chicago Live. We appreciate that. K9 Zack, what do we know about him?
Yeah, we're super excited to have him on board. Both he and his handler, Deputy Trish List, they graduated a pretty intensive training class last week. K9 Zack came to us from Europe. He was born actually on Valentine's Day in 2024. He's gone through some basic training before he was partnered with Deputy List. But the two are back here. They're back in action, and they've already been conducting their duties, which consists of sweeping for potential bombs, potential explosives, responding to calls of bomb threats, and those types of things.
This is a dangerous job. You know, I think oftentimes we see the public events, and we get to kind of meet the dog, and maybe pet the dog, or in a parade or something. But this is a very dangerous job for both the canine and their handler.
It is, and it's an important job, especially with the number of events that we have going on in the Chicagoland region. They're a huge resource, a huge asset for us, not only in Lake County, but just the Chicagoland area. They'll get called upon to sweep events that large crowds are gathering at, do pre-sweeps, be there during the event, be there after the event, and it's a great safeguard to have. It's great for the community.
This is not the only canine that you guys have, right? You've got a whole herd, fleet, pack.
We do. One of the things that our sheriff has done is really expanded the K9 unit up here. We've got our explosive detection K9, K9 Zack, who we just talked about. We have K9 Enzo, who is our electronic detection K9. And then we have 8 multi-purpose K9s that work patrol, all shifts on patrol. And it's very, very rare that we at the sheriff's office here don't have a K9 working in some capacity.
How is your next canine picked? Do you fill out a personality survey and you send it to the trainers? Do you get any say in who? Does the partner get to go and pick? How is the canine picked?
Well, it kind of depends on what the canine's purpose is. For our multi-purpose canines, we will select a handler internally through a process, through their experience, through what they've done throughout their career, if we feel they're a good fit internally for that position. And if they are, we'll then send them to the training facility. And the training facility will have a number of canines ready to go, and they're professionals at this. So what they'll do is they'll try to match a proper canine with the personality of the handler, because there's very aggressive dogs and there's dogs that are less aggressive, and they want to make sure you have a good match so they'll have a long, successful career together.
So when Deputy Trish List, I believe, right? Trish List, when she went to go pick the dog, it's kind of like when you go pick a rescue dog, right? And the rescue crew there helps the pet adoption folks help match your personality.
Yeah, exactly. Very much so in a way. We're looking at a personality match. We want it to be successful. We want there to be a really strong bond. And so far, we've been very fortunate. We haven't seen canines that have not bonded with their handlers here at the sheriff's office. We've had a very successful program. We're very fortunate.
And this is obviously coming on the heels of the sad news of K9 Dax, who passed away, I believe, last year, about a year ago, right?
It was about a year ago, and yeah, for sure, K9 Dax will always be remembered. It's hard to go anywhere in Lake County or the Chicagoland region and mention K9 Dax and somebody not know who you're talking about. But what's really, really amazing is Dax fathered a litter before he passed, and his direct descendant is now partnered with Deputy John Verlenza, the same handler that was partnered with Dax all those years. So Verlenza now gets to work with his son, Lux, K9 Lux, who is Dax's son.
Does Lux resemble Dax in any way, personality-wise, or probably looks, a little bit of looks?
Both. It's funny, out there at K9 demos and things like that, we get a lot of comments and a lot of feedback that there is undoubtedly that family resemblance between the two.
Just talk about the love that comes, from the community with these canines and their partners.
It's so important to the community. And the fact that we have so many canines and there's canine units throughout law enforcement agencies in the suburbs, in the city of Chicago, they are such an asset, such a resource. And every day they're out there tracking missing, endangered people. They're going after fleeing offenders that committed horrendous crimes, and finding those missing, endangered, finding the fleeing subjects. And then they're there for the community too, to show off their skills, just be a part, mix and mingle. The community loves it.
and they're working, but this is also fun for them too, right?
No doubt. Everything is designed where it's fun. They're rewarded generally with playtime, maybe a treat. But for them, work is fun. It's work is play.
You're deputy chief now, Mr. Cavelli, but did you ever have a K9?
I didn't. That's one of those things that, looking back on my career, I will have missed out on. But that's all right. You know what? There's a lot of great handlers with a lot of great success here in the sheriff's office.
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope the best for K9 Zack and Deputy Trish List. They're partners. We appreciate your time. Thanks so much.